Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 30 of House 5 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's now Friday morning. I just played through the night. Emmeline actually went and worked out after she read Fred to sleep. And of course, Edward went to sleep. And Fleur is awake, but she can kind of do her own thing because she's in okay shape. She's not really hungry to do anything. She did her homework already. And right now I have Emmeline working on her writing skill because I find it very helpful when we want to keep anyone home to write an excuse note because of course they can't, we can't control them to have them take a vacation day. So the only way to keep them home is if we write an excuse note, or if we go on vacation, that would also keep them home. But yeah, so anyways. And Edward wasn't quite, he's still sleeping and he goes to work in 4 hours. I was kind of tempted to keep him home because then he could work on his logic skill. But at the same time, even if he had Max's logic, he wouldn't get a promotion anyways because he's too far down on the performance meter. So I figured just send him to work. Emmeline is here and can look after Brad, who is the only one who's going to be here, of course. He only works till 3 o'clock, so he's essentially gone during the hours that Fleur is at school. So she's just, so while she's working on her writing skill, I figured I may as well have her work on the best-selling author aspiration and get a few more points. I don't know whether we'll ever get far enough. I don't tend to publish the books until they get to the third tier of the aspiration so that the books published count towards it. So if she gets 7 books done, well, she does, but I'm not sure she will because she's going to have another new boo soon. She's got to look after Fred, and we still have to do that treasure hunt. Let's see where she is actually on her photography skill. She is really low. And where is he on his photography skill? Equally low. So we have to max the photography skill on one of the two of them. So maybe we'll have her do a little bit of reading of the photography book. And Fred's needs are okay. Could be better. Could be worse. And maybe we'll hire a nanny today. So she has to go to school soon. She got to level 2 of that. And I might change over the lot traits to add, to make it such that there's, I can't remember what it is, but essentially it's good internet, I think is what it is. It helps you with your writing skill. So, but we may do that. But right now I'm more concerned and more interested in it being good schools for Fleur to get to an A student. Once she is an A student, then we don't need to worry about it as much. I could have her work hard. Maybe she might come home as a B student, which of course is the next step, which we need to get to before we can get to an A student. So I may do that since she's about to go to school. And we are allowed to do this. This is a somewhat recent change to the rules where you didn't used to be able to do anything with this, but now you can. And so we'll have her work hard. And he is painting, of course. You need to be working on your logic skill, not painting. All right, I brought that inside because I was trying, when I did the painting up there, that's of a Fleur on the wall. And they seem to like to do these figures a lot, I have to say. And let's see, how are the rest of your needs before you start painting? Could be better. I guess it's helping you with your fun. It's not really helping you with your social. I'm guessing she's probably too far away for us to talk to her. What do you actually want to do anyways? You want to get to know Emmeline. Okay. Well, we can share burden. Maybe not the best time right before it. And it's not that she needs it. I guess we could just do it. Lend emotional support, even though she seems to be doing okay. So we are going to express fondness. And then we are going to come in here and try and look for that get to know so that we can, oops, I clicked off onto the wrong thing. So we can get our whim, what I'm trying to say. But it's not coming up very easily. It's buried. There it is. Get to know. There it is. And then once you've done that, why don't you come here and take a thoughtful shower? Let's check his needs. There, okay. He's probably going to be hungry by the time his energy is, but he was pretty low with his energy when he did go to bed. So that's not that surprising. And why don't you, I know we have the butler, but the butler might be there busy with the garden. So why don't we come here and go on to entertainment and hire, no, it's home. Let's try it again. I was going to say we're going to try and hire a nanny. So we will see about that video that we have. And she got her book done. We want to have a nanny. So how are his manners going up while he's sleeping? He actually has pretty high manners, I have to say. Higher than his sisters. I guess we taught him twice, but still, that's pretty high. And her fame is actually pretty good. We're going to come over here and produce a new track. And she actually has this painting that we can sell to the art gallery. Though I guess we don't want to do that yet. We're going to come here and we're just going to burn the track. I don't know that sometimes like they're really quick and they still are outstanding. And then when I had her doing it for a long time, it was not. So now we're going to sell that to the art gallery and we will express admiration, and we can discuss fitness techniques because she can work out, because that's an issue. Usually pregnant Sims can't work out, but she can. That's a reported issue that they can't. Normally they can work out in their first trimester, but right now they can just work out. His recent stuff is worth more. We're gonna do the recent work and we'll see. What did we get? I don't know that we got anything beneficial of that. Oh, we got a confident for 8 hours. It's pretty long. It's a pretty long boost, but we don't really need it. And yes, we want to sell that. But you are hungry, so why don't you eat another carrot, and then why don't we check in on little Edward first? Fred. He's getting hungry. He's got to go potty. Let's eat that carrot, and we'll see. I'm inclined to wake him up and then give him something to eat. So that's what we're going to do. Because he's pretty close to being awake enough. So then we're going to give food from inventory, and we will give him a green pea. Yummy. There you go. You kind of need to go potty. And you're still hungry, but maybe you'll go potty now, and then we can look after you with food. Oh, the nanny made some food. So we're going to go grab a serving and come over here and watch some cooking channel. Where is her cooking skill anyways? She has level 3 of gourmet cooking, and cooking is level 8. Okay, he needs to go potty, nanny, not sit there. I mean, I guess this is good because it's probably helping his communication skill. That would be nice. So we need to get his imagination up to 3 and his communication up to 3 also. The other ones are all where I like them to be so that they get the happy toddler. That's really all I try to go for in this since I can't control them. And, oh, you need to go. Patchy. The nanny's okay because he's a caregiver, but you're not. Good boy. So you're not a good boy to go play. You need to eat. So we're going to come and grab a serving for Fred because Fred needs to eat. And this is Emmeline's, right? She did that. Actually, she finished that and she had already started it. And I had her finish it and it was a masterpiece, but I didn't want to sell anything. Even though I played a few hours overnight, I don't want to sell anything sometimes I throw stuff in the garbage and it's a little bit of money, but it's not very much. I don't like to have big amounts of money coming in if I can avoid it. Since it is essentially kind of like a rags to riches. Since they in this case started with nothing. So he's going to go eat. So you're going to come here and you're going to sell that to the art gallery. And what is the nanny wearing? We're going to sell it. I just think we need to start working a little bit. Oh, you know what she should do? He's eating, so he's fine. You're going to come here and do we have a photography book, or do we need to buy the photography book? We do need to read it. We don't need to buy it. So we're going to go and read that. And she wants to teach. Well, we'll do that. That's easy when you want to paint a masterpiece. I don't know that that'll... We're going to dismiss it because I'm not sure that it'll register because it's been there for a while. Watch the World Culture Network. So you're over here eating. You're together at least. In the room together. Is the butler going to clean that? Good. I do really like you. I can't tell whether you're going to sleep anymore because the bedroom's upstairs. So it's harder to keep track of whether you're sleeping or not. But so far you don't seem to be falling over, so it looks like things are good. Oh, her grades are up, but she is tense. So hopefully she'll do something fun and help her needs a little bit. And she does need a bit of fun, and he came home, he's hungry. So come, get some leftovers. And actually, can you encourage her for her good grades? Parenting? Really? She got a B. I heard the music. I'm pretty sure she's a B student now. If I'd been paying attention, I would have looked to see whether she had the tick and I would have stopped her from working hard. But of course, I was paying attention on Emmeline and being home instead and not on the other two. I don't even think I had him work hard. Which might be why he's not tense. So that's the downside of having them work hard is they come home not very, they come home stressed. So it's a little bit better in some ways not to do that. So she's going to go play with the doll. So hopefully that helps her relax and calm down. And I did actually give her one of these. So let's stick that. It's supposed to be able. We're going to stick that in your inventory. I don't think you're going to use it on your own, but why don't we come here and why don't we, what were you going to do? You're going to read to him. Okay. Well, you kind of need to read to Fleur too. Not just Fred. You need to read to both of them. Now, speaking of reading, if we go on to the family successful lineage, you have done everything there. You need to have a child max any skill, and hopefully we'll get that A in high school from Fleur, and help a child with homework 3 times. So you've already done the reading that you need to do. And she's still tense. How long are you going to be tense for? 3 more hours. Okay, well, we can't really... I don't really want to interrupt her because she started to do this on her own, so I kind of want her just to finish her book is what I want her to do. And you're finished eating. So what we are going to do is we're going to see whether we can influence her to help her with her attention. Parenting, influence to... no, I'm not seeing anything here that's really going to help very much. No, I don't. So we are going to come here and we're going to read to toddler, because it's not really going to be a toddler, just because I'm being a little lazy, and say Fleur. And we can read to Fred at the same time, because Emmeline is done. So, Emmeline, what did you do with the textbook with the photography book I was having? You put it back away. So why don't you go read that? And Edward's going to read to the kids now. And speaking of Edward, we should actually, first before I go into Edward, we're going to put her back over onto this super parent. And Edward, do you have the reading for 2 hours? You don't. So this actually is going to help you with this. Hopefully Fleur will come because it doesn't seem like she's coming. Maybe she is. Oh, look, he got to level 3 of imagination. So it's only communication he really needs to work on now. Let's see where he is. Kind of needs a bath. He's like not even level. He's like just below level 2. And we're going to check in on her. So she's got no time supposedly read. So the reading her to bed didn't seem to count for it. Which is a little bit of a drag. Because we do spend time every night when they're toddlers reading to them to go to bed. But I guess it's not the same thing as this. So she got 1 hour. Unless part of it counted. And... Okay, you're going to read again, because if she's not going to go look after herself, we're going to read to toddler. We're going to read Princess Plum Bob's Castle, since you keep wanting to play with that sort of dollhousey thing, which I guess isn't that castle-y. There is one. And Emmeline, you started painting. It doesn't look like you can resume. You can resume it. Okay, thanks for coming, Nanny. I don't know that you really did very much, but moral support. You were moral support. I suppose because we have the butler. And it's not like we had to pay anything, so it doesn't really matter that much. It was okay. And I guess the thing was I don't know what he's doing outside our door. Just coming randomly to visit. I'm not really sure. So we got that done, and she got to level 9, and it is excellent. So that's good. And she's going to go look after herself. He's going to go try and go to sleep. We didn't invite you into our house. You're the second person who's come into our house that we haven't invited into our house. I guess we'll do a cheerful introduction since you're here, even though we didn't ask you inside. And I don't really want to have to lock my doors all the time. I don't really like random people coming into my house. Thank you very much. But at least he's got decent traits. We'll discuss gourmet dishes. We're not going to give you our residence keys because you came in even without residence keys. So we're not going to give you them. Describe new idea. Tell dramatic story. And I see you're getting a little bit hungry. So why don't you come here and eat another carrot. And that did finally get clean. So she is eating. She's a little bit tired. We're just going to wait. I'm just going to keep an eye on there. So you're going to come here and you're going to play with Fleur. And then we're going to look at her and see where she is in terms of her, so she got that read with adult for 2 hours. So that's good. And so has he. He's got the read for 2 hours too. But we can talk to her and work on her socialize with our child 10 times. We can brighten her day and ask about her school. It was kind of a tense, stressful day because you were working hard, but that's really good that you got a B just in time for the weekend. So maybe you can work a little bit harder too. It looks like they reset, but I always think that's so funny when they do that. So we're working on our logic skill and building our relationship with our daughter. So let's see, discuss color theory. And what are you doing? Nothing really very useful. So why don't you come here and produce a new track to keep our fame up? And is this your painting? Nope. But I saw you start working on another one. So again, I probably shouldn't do that till you're finished with the other track and have released it. But I had to say, this is a big money maker. Oh, you're going to resume. I canceled the wrong thing or whatever. Anyways, you can do that after you finish your painting, I suppose. And Edward, you have tomorrow off, don't you? You have the whole weekend off. You've got Saturday and Sunday off. And she works Saturday and Sunday. So in some ways, they don't get to see each other. Except for they don't work really long days. So they get to see each other in the evenings. Except for they're too busy with the kids and stuff. But they get to take turns being home with the kids and looking after them. And the butler's making more food. I wonder what she's making. We may as well do a cheerful introduction. Since you're in our house. Here. And we'll do a brightened day. And did you do a nice little... No, wait, there's nothing there. I wasn't sure if she did a nice introduction herself, so that helped. Did we get up to... No, we have 2 more socializings we need to do. Oh, is it cold? Because I see complain about the cold. Is an option there. Discuss cognitive focusing methods. And enthuse about cats. Which we really need to adopt a cat. That's all I can say. Or try to adopt a cat. If any ones with decent traits come along. But maybe we'll try that in the next part. So there, she's got that. So that's good. So we're going to actually put him back onto Super Parent. And are you playing with, or is she playing? Yeah, they're both playing. It's taken a long time, I have to say. And, oh, she did another masterpiece. She wants to mediate the forums. So we're going to come here and we're going to sell to the art gallery. And then you're going to come here. Yes. Can we help? Yes. Can we help him with homework? Because I think that's what he's doing. I don't see that as an option. I'm just curious. Produce new track, like I had originally asked you to do. And are you guys still playing chess? It's a really, really, really long chess game, I have to say. I'm going to go fast because I would like this game. Oh, you're done. I said that. Now you're going upstairs to go work on that. Oh, it's cold, but it's not freezing. Well, I have a mixed. I was thinking of having, and she's going to go nap. So you're going to come here and burn that track. And then we're going to release it if it's not poor. And it's outstanding, of course. So how tired are you, Fleur? You're a little bit tired, but you could be a lot worse. And we're going to put that in the fridge. And we may as well put that in the fridge. I don't know why you go and nap instead of going to bed. It's a little silly. So we're going to wake you up. We're going to be mean and wake you up. And we're going to quickly grab a carrot. I'm almost tempted to put that dollhouse away because I keep playing with it instead of doing other things. And then we are going to parenting, help with needs. We may as well give a second wind. And then we're going to parenting, teach to say please and thank you. I know she's a bit tired, but we'll let her go to bed later. I thought you were going upstairs. Or are you going to bed? Why don't you go do... It's not that late. Why don't you come up here and stargaze for a little bit? I'll try and remember to keep an eye on. And he's got all those pictures that I need to still look at. So she's teaching. Are you actually going to go? Okay, goodbye. Hopefully you actually finish that homework because you seem to be doing that for quite a long time. We're going to parenting, encourage, learning about please and thank you. And then we are going to put her to bed because she should go to bed. I didn't want to keep her up like a really long time. Mediate the forums, teach responsibility. I don't think we're going to mediate the forums. And I think these are all Edward's pictures, paintings that are here that are started. But I'm kind of working on his logic skill instead. All right, and she's putting Fleur to sleep. That's why. I was like, why is she going to bed? She's not. So, and the butler just cooks and cooks and cooks, it seems. So we, I guess Fleur came home with her bee, and Fred's made some progress with his skills. We need to really focus on the communication skill with him. And the butler is being, her usual useful self. And they kind of need to work on their photography skill, which I tried to have Emmeline do. Let's go take a watch her putting them to bed. Watch her putting Fleur to bed. And she's probably going to leave. Oh, look, Edward got to level 5. But we're going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.